Good morning. Thank you for tuning in to your Wallops weather briefing for Thursday, September 21st. We're seeing a beautiful day out there this morning under mostly sunny skies, and we do anticipate that to continue as we go through the end of the work week and even into the weekend. Taking a look at our conditions from yesterday, we did see an unseasonably warm day across the entire mid-Atlantic region yesterday, with all locations reporting temperatures in the mid to upper 80s. Richmond was the warm spot at just shy of 90 degrees, and here at Wallops we got to mid 80s at 84 degrees. This morning we did see some fairly mild lows across the region, with low temperatures in the low to mid 60s for all locations. As of 9 a.m. we were seeing another fairly warm day shape up across the entire region under mostly sunny skies for most areas. Temperatures are already up to the mid 70s as of 9 a.m. across the mid-Atlantic. Taking a look at our sounding from this morning, with high pressure in control and a little bit upper level ridging, we are seeing some fairly light winds in the upper levels this morning. Just above the surface, winds were northeasterly at 8 a.m. around 10 knots, and then shifting more northwesterly between the 3,000 and 9,000 foot level, peaking out at only 24 knots at just at the 6,000 foot level before weakening back down to just the 6 knots at the 12,000 foot level. And then above there we are just seeing winds from the northeast only running around 10 to 15 knots with light and variable winds at the 25,000 foot level. And the freezing level this morning was just above 15,000 feet. Taking a look at our surface analysis, we still see Tropical Storm Jose, which is just barely hanging on to that tropical storm status. It is lingering there across the northwestern Atlantic, and we do anticipate it to stay there for the next couple days, but it is going to lose tropical characteristics and become a post-tropical cyclone by tomorrow midday. There's a chance that remnant low that's going to be lingering up there could slowly move back a little bit closer to the mid-Atlantic region tomorrow. But the only effect it looks to have on our area is a slight uptick in cloudiness, and we are still expecting an above average day as far as temperatures go. Taking a look at our satellite and radar loop across the area, there was a lot of radar clutter in the area this morning, but the only shower activity we're seeing is way to the south with some isolated showers across North Carolina. Otherwise, we are seeing mostly sunny skies across the region with some fairly light northwesterly winds. Temperatures already rising close to 80 degrees in some locations as of 10 a.m. And we are seeing a little bit of cloud cover starting to come in from the northeast there associated with that lingering low. But for the most part, we're just going to be seeing a partly cloudy to mostly sunny day until we get into tonight. Taking a look at our forecast planner here, we're not going to see a whole lot of change in the next couple days as we have high pressure staying strong across the eastern half of the United States, and that remnant low from what is currently Tropical Storm Jose is going to be hanging out in that area while weakening at the same time. So as we go into tonight, that high pressure is going to remain in control, and you're going to see pretty much no change in these maps as we go into tomorrow afternoon as well. There is going to be, as we go into tomorrow afternoon, we are going to be seeing that low, like I had mentioned before, slowly just move a little bit closer back to the mid-Atlantic region. And that is going to just bring a slight uptick in cloudiness as it moves a little bit closer. As a little bit of energy rotates around that low, we could see a very slight chance of an isolated shower in the late afternoon or evening hours across the region. But right now, it's only looking around the 10 to 15% chance of that happening. Still looking at it low 80s for temperatures tomorrow under partly to mostly cloudy skies. As we go into our Saturday afternoon, you can see Hurricane Maria start to move up there just northeast of the Bahamas, and that's going to turn north, and our best forecast right now does have that passing safely between here and Bermuda, similar to a track that Hurricane Jose made. And so we're not expecting really any impacts here or Bermuda at this time, and we will get into that in a little bit more deeper here in a minute. Taking a look at our weather hazards for today, we are going to be green across the board today. Winds are going to be a bit variable, currently northerly around 5 to 10 knots, and we should see those winds shift a little bit more northeasterly as we go into the afternoon hours, then becoming easterly and then light and variable as we go into tonight. By tomorrow, those winds will then become northwesterly around 3 to 7 knots for our Friday morning. We still have a coastal flood advisory in effect until about 4 p.m. this afternoon, as we are still seeing some higher surf and tides associated with remnant effects from Tropical Storm Jose. Taking a look at our terminal forecast today, we are seeing mostly sunny skies out there right now with just a very isolated bits of cloud at 12,000 feet. And then we'll start to see some lower level clouds, just a few at 4,000 and possibly a few at 7,500 feet as we go into this afternoon, and maybe some upper level cirrus creeping into the area. As we go into tonight, that upper level cirrus deck should really start to thicken up as some clouds from that remnant circulation of Jose start to move over the area. But for the most part, it's going to be pretty clear in the lower levels, only expecting a few at 4,000 feet and scattered to broken deck at 18,000 feet as we move into tomorrow morning. And tides are 1 to 1.5 foot above normal still across the area. For the next few days, we're still going to be looking green across the board for weather hazards. We're still, like I said, we're going to have that very slight chance of a stray afternoon or evening shower tomorrow, as we might get a little bit of energy rotating around the remnant low of Jose pass across the Delmarva. But we're still going to be looking at a fairly warm high of 82 degrees. For Friday night, we're going to see just partly to mostly cloudy skies with a seasonable low of 64. And Saturday is looking like a beautiful day under partly cloudy to perhaps even mostly sunny skies with another high of 82. Taking a quick look at Hurricane Maria right now, which is just north of Hispaniola. That is going to continue to be going northwest, and then it will turn northerly just as it passes well east of the Bahamas. Right now, it does look like we are going to be seeing that storm pass safely between us and Bermuda and continue off northeast into the normal flow as it gets caught up in the westerlies. And we are going to be seeing not really much of an effect. There is a chance we could see some scattered showers as it passes. It makes its closest approach to us on Wednesday. The models have been starting to trend a little more eastward, so there is a chance we might not see any effects from Hurricane Maria at all. Here is some model guidance for Maria. There is, as you can see, one or two little outlier models that do impact the Delmarva region, but we do believe those are outliers, as the majority of the models do have it passing safely between here and Bermuda. So going back to our 7-day forecast, it is looking like a very beautiful weekend with temperatures in the low 80s from today and all the way through Sunday. And this weekend we could even be seeing mostly sunny to perhaps completely sunny skies with lows only in the mid-60s. And that looks like it's going to continue into Monday. We will start to get a bit of more of an onshore flow starting early next week as Maria starts to approach the area. And that is going to keep the temperatures from rising too much, possibly keeping them only in the mid to upper 70s as we go into the midweek time frame. On Tuesday, we'll start to see those clouds increase a bit due to that strong onshore flow associated with Maria, which is expected to pass safely to the east of us. And on Wednesday, there is a chance we could see some scattered showers associated with that. But forecast is fairly uncertain for that time frame, as it's going to depend on the exact track of Maria. So we could even be having still some dry conditions as we go through the remainder of next week if that storm passes well enough east. That'll do for today's weather briefing. We will be back tomorrow morning at 8:15 a.m. for your daily operations brief and at 10 a.m. for your weather briefing. Have a great day.